Good morning, students. Today we will learn about infinitives. So, firstly, we will see the definition. So, the definition of infinitives. Infinitives are verbals that are made up of the word to and a verb. So, whenever you will find to plus verb, then it will be called infinitives. Now, there are different types of functions of infinitives. Means infinitives functions in three different ways. So we will learn about all the ways one by one. So the first one is as a noun. When infinitives function as nouns, they are used as subject, direct object, or object of preposition. So the first function of infinitives as nouns means infinitives function as nouns, and when they will function as noun they can take three position. First one is they can be at the subject place, secondly they can be at the direct object place, thirdly they can take the place of object of preposition. Okay, now like to err is human. Here to forgive is divine. See, to err, to forgive. These two are the subject of their respective sentence. So, in these two sentences, 2 plus err, 2 plus verb, 2 plus forgive, again 2 plus verb. So, these two words here in these two sentences are acting as subject, they are at the position of subject. Now, in the second sentence, I intended to punch her. Here, I is the subject. Now, to punch her is the direct object. So, in this sentence, 2 plus verb means 2 plus punch is used as the direct object. Now, the next function of infinitives are as adjectives and adverbs. So, when infinitives function as adjectives and adverbs, they usually found preceding nouns and pronouns in sentences. So, whenever any infinitive will do the function will act as adjective or adverb, so it is obvious that they will take the position before the noun. Okay, this is usual. And when infinitive function as adjectives, they do the same work what is done by any other adjective. And when infinitives function as adverbs, they do the work any adverb does. Like when infinitives function as adjectives, see, M3 is the best class to admire. Here M3 is name of any class, is the best class to admire. Now here you can see to admire, firstly it is an adjective and secondly it is constructed by the same form to plus verb. So in this sentence the infinitive to admire is doing the work of an adjective. I always bring a calculator to use in case of emergencies. Again, to use, to plus verb. Here again, it is you doing the work of an adjective. So, in this sentence, it is doing the function of adjective. Now, the last function of adjective is when they function as adverbs. So whenever any infinitive will function as adverb, so it will do the same work what an adverb does. Means it will modify any verb or any other adverb. Ting must drink the rat poison to die. Now Ting is the subject, so he must drink the rat poison to die. Now you all know die is a verb, and here it is doing, here again drink is the verb, but here drink is the main verb and to die is modifying it, so it is an adverb. So here 2 plus die is doing the work of an adverb and it is an infinitive. Next one, to win the pageant, Kenelin must answer the questions perfectly. Again, see, to win. It is in the infinitive form. Again, this one is a verb. Secondly, Kenelin must answer the question perfectly. So, win is modifying the verb answer, so it is doing the work of an adverb. That's why it is an infinitive. So these are the functions of adverbs. Now there are some list of verbs that take infinitives, like verb plus infinitives: agree, appear, decide, hope, intend, learn, offer, plan, seem, tend, wait, can afford. Like you can say, I agree to his decision. I agree to his decision. Now, to decision is an infinitive, and here decision is infinitive because decision is noun. So, to plus decision is an infinitive and agree is a verb. So, these are some verbs that take infinitives. Now, again, there are some verbs which are used with infinitives but they take some noun phrases like cause, convince, force, invite, order, persuade, remind, tell, trust, warn, advise, encourage. Now, verbs that come directly after the infinitive or have a noun phrase, so they are ask, beg, choose, expect, need, want, would like, promise. So, these are the list of few verbs that are used differently. Now, there are some verbs that don't take infinitives, like they are not written in infinitive form. Infinitive form means to plus verb. So, you will not write to feel, to see, to hear, to smell. These are few verbs because they are verbs of perception, and verbs of perceptions doesn't take any kind of infinitive form. So you will not use these verbs with to. Okay. Now, this is a warning. Why it is a warning? Because, see, please note the difference between the following. First one is to the mall and second one is to swim. So firstly, to the mall. This is a verb. This is a noun, but to the mall. Here in this sentence, to is not doing the work of any infinitive. It is actually telling the position. It is doing the work of a preposition. But here to swim. Swim is a verb. So this one is an infinitive. See, one is an infinitive and the other is a prepositional phrase. Don't get these confused. If to is followed by a noun or pronoun, then it is a prepositional phrase. Verbs are about verbs. So see, here to the mall. In this sentence, we are using to, but after that we are using noun. And when we are using noun, so it is not any infinitive, it is a prepositional phrase. Okay, it is a prepositional phrase. But here to swim, swim is a verb. Swim is a verb, so it is an infinitive. So whenever there is any noun used with to, it will be called prepositional phrase, and if there will be no noun, it will be verb, any adverb, anything, then it will be called an infinitive. Okay. Now the final point. What is a final point? A final point is sometimes an infinitive has an elliptical to. Now firstly, what elliptical means? So elliptical means silent or understood. This word is used throughout English grammar. The to may be left out completely. So what does elliptical mean? Silent or understood. So whenever in any sentence the word to is not used, but it will act as an infinitive, so it here we can say to is an elliptical, like he will help us paddle to shore. Now here see, paddle is the verb, but here no to is used, so you will say that no, here there is no infinitive, but in actual it is an infinitive. Here to is hidden and to is silent, it is hidden, so to is an elliptical. So what will be the, in actual what will be the sentence? He will help us to paddle to shore. So what it means that in few sentences to act as elliptical, to is in elliptical form. And what elliptical means? It will be silent, or you can say it will be hidden. So it does not mean that it is not there. It is there, but it is not visible. It is hidden. Like in this example, it is an infinitive, but it does not contain to. There is to, but it is in silent mode. It is in hidden mode. So that's all for infinitives. Thank you.